Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your bonus reading for the person that you're dealing with. So, for many of you, this will be a love reading, but it doesn't have to be because we're all dealing with all different kinds of people for all different kinds of reasons. So, let's see what comes out. So, we're starting with the Magician, Knight of Cups, and Eight of Wands. So, the Eight of Wands is definitely telling me that there's a lot of energy between the two of you, a lot. You probably are in pretty good alignment with each other because we don't get those excessive energies or those fast moving energies unless the energy is aligned with each other. So it does feel like there is a lot of communication going on between the two of you, information, sharing of energies. This feels like it could be romantic, at least on the other person's side, because the other person in this reading is showing up as the Knight of Cups, and you are showing up as the Magician. So the Magician is all about your manifestations and having clear vision of what you want. And the Knight of Cups is about romance and receiving and giving and sharing love. So it feels like there's a lot of sharing going on, that you're very clear. The energy is in alignment. It feels balanced, at least so far. The Magician is also telling me that you're probably have already gone on some sort of inward journey, that you are on a path to enlightenment, because when I see the Magician, I know there's been some growth, because you don't just happen to be in a magician energy. That has required you to do some kind of work with some kind of depth in the past, that you've grown, you've been introspective about things, and you're showing up as a magician. So whether or not this has to do with this person or not, we'll see, but you are definitely in alignment. Your person appears to be in alignment too, and it feels like there's been at least some growth on your side. So let's see, why is this Eight of Wands in the shared energy? The Two of Swords just popped out. So you might be feeling, even though the energy is moving, you might actually be feeling stuck about what to do next. But let's see if that comes back out. So there's the King of Wands with the Eight of Wands. This feels like a very powerful relationship. It truly does. This feels very much in alignment. It feels like you're meant to do something together, to lead something together, to inspire other people, to start something. I feel like this is a lot of manifestation going on here, especially with the combination of the Magician, Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands. There is something happening. You're expecting something to happen, and you can almost feel it, or maybe you can feel it, because the energy is moving really quickly between the two of you. So the King of Wands is sometimes my boss card, but I don't get the sense that this is a work reading. I get the sense that this is more of a romantic reading. So we have Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. With the High Priestess showing up here too, it does feel like you two have some kind of a psychic attachment to each other. And I don't mean attachment in a bad way. I mean that it feels like you communicate with each other on a telepathic level. The Eight of Wands is about communication, or can be. And the King of Wands is about spirit and really owning that power of spirit. So it doesn't surprise me with spirit communication that the two of you might be telepathically communicating with each other. It feels like when you look into this person's soul, they look right back at you. This feels like a very high level type of relationship. And it also feels like once you get through some of this sticky stuff, which I see some sticky stuff coming, it feels like this relationship can really liberate you, or really awaken you, or open you to something. But it feels like with this Seven of Cups that you're not totally clear yet on where this is going or how this is going to go. So you're just kind of watching, and you're looking, and you're perceiving, and you're looking at your options. But the sticky part here is your person showing up as a Four of Pentacles. So I know that they're a very earthly based, stable person, but I feel like they're really holding back from you, that they have more to give than they are giving. They have more nurturing abilities than perhaps they're giving you. They could be more emotionally fulfilling to you than they are. I think on the 5D realm, in a soul realm, you two are communicating in a much more productive way. But I feel like here in the earth realm, your person is really holding back. And so it's leaving you just saying, okay, well, I guess I'll just sit here and see what my options are. I'm not really going to make any kind of moves just yet. So, but your person is showing up as a Knight of Cups. So I know there's love for you here. And that's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So there's loyalty too, because the Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable person in the deck. They love you. They want to be there for you. They want to show up in a Pentacles-based way, though. It's almost like they wear, I wouldn't say a mask, but they hold back their emotions. And the ways that they show their feelings for you is perhaps by acts of service, by doing things for you. Make that make sense for you, but that's how they're showing up. So why the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles? So there's the 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and 3 of Pentacles. So we did have the 2 of Swords pop out when I was shuffling this deck, but it feels like that's on your person's side. That with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles, your person really understands that they want to bring to you what you want. There is purpose in this. There's strength in this. It is requiring strength from them. I think that they struggle with feeling their own emotions, but they know that you are a good investment. We've got the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. They know that they want to put the time and the effort that the Knight of Pentacles puts in because of the love they have for you with the Knight of Cups, but yet their external energy still has them stuck. They still haven't fully chosen you. They're only like half in. They've put only half of themselves in. And maybe we can figure out why, but certainly in the 5D, in the astral realm, the two of you are really communicating and the energies are moving really fast. But it looks like on their side, the energies are moving pretty slowly with the Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Those are very slow moving energies that produce, but you don't see them on a daily basis because they are so slow. So the Magician on your side is clarified by that 8 of Wands again. So yeah, whether this person is ready or not, this manifestation is coming in. There is so much energy flying around and it's all on your side though. You've done the work. Your energies are moving. You're in perfect alignment. Your person is feeling that, but they're resisting it. So why the Magician and the 8 of Wands? Seven of Wands, Temperance, and 5 of Cups. I think the universe really started to help you with the Magician and the 8 of Wands because of perhaps all of the disappointments that this person put you through in the past. And I was saying with the Magician that it feels like you've undergone a lot of growth, a lot of changes. You've done some hard work because you don't show up as a magician unless you have. And so because of the disappointments that this person has maybe inflicted on you or whatever it is that they did, even if it's unintentional, if it's just because of fear that's holding them back, we don't really know yet why this person is disappointing you. But because you were disappointed, the universe is putting wind in your back to speed this up one way or the other. Whether this person is ready or not, the universe is saying this is happening. So make your decision now. It's like go time. But you've remained very balanced towards the situation, which is why I think you're being rewarded too. You're being rewarded with an answer because the 7 of Cups means you don't have the answer. There are too many options in front of you and you haven't made a clear choice. The universe is making it so this person has to choose their 2 of Swords. They have to choose one or the other so that you can have your answer. I think with the 7 of Wands in your external energy that it feels like you know that There are other things out there for you. You know your guides are helping you. You're very spiritually enlightened. I can see this very clearly. So it feels to me like that is why the universe is helping you. It's like you went through this major transformation. You evolved, you grew, you moved to the next phase, you healed your inner child, you're releasing the past, you're doing all of those things. And I really think that's why the universe is now shaking things up for this person and making this energy move really fast so that they're forced to move. They're forced to make a decision. They're forced to get this horse moving. Their horse right now is completely stopped. The Two of Swords has them stuck. The universe is saying no more. Start moving, or Taurus will move on. So the High Priestess is clarified by that Seven of Pentacles. So your higher selves, your astral versions of yourselves both know that this is stuck, but the Seven of Pentacles is on their side. So I know that you know, your higher self knows, and your higher self's person, or your person's higher self knows that they are the ones holding this entire operation up. So there's the Hanged Man, Strength, and the Knight of Pentacles again. So the Knight of Pentacles and Strength are all about vitality and showing up and committing to something. So I know that you are both very committed to each other. This is clear. I saw that with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. I could see this person's commitment to you, their investment in you, but it doesn't mean that they're not stuck. I see strength on their side, which I like to see in this position because it means that even though it's difficult for this person, they are not giving up, which is why you've hung in there. It's why you've not given up. You've really surrendered, I think, to this situation, probably because of the telepathic communications you're having with this person, that there's some knowingness deep down for you to hang in there and wait for this person because you feel like all of the emotional energy that you've already spent is going to pay off, that this person is going to support you in the ways that you need to be supported, and that you're almost guiding this person by just hanging in there. You're not doing anything either, the Seven of Cups, the Hanged Man, but you don't have to be the one to do anything. You've already done the work. It's saying now it's time to shake up this person's world. Do you want to lose Taurus or not? Because if you don't want to lose Taurus, the time is now. So their Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Moon. So there it is. That's that fear. The moon always represents our fears, and sometimes, most of the time, our irrational fears. And so it's really giving me this shadow part of this person that really needs to be more resilient with strength and the moon. And they need to do that healing and nourish themselves and shine the light on their shadow side and bring the darkness into light, and to really build on that with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles also tells me that they want to cooperate with you, but they're very scared. It is requiring a lot of their strength to do this. That is clear. So why the Three of Pentacles and the Moon? So far, it doesn't really feel like your person has bad intentions, but it also feels like they really have to face their fears and find the strength to do that, to make this work. So there's the Knight of Wands, Four of Cups, and Five of Wands. This is that conflict of them knowing they're going to lose you if they don't face their fears, but knowing if they want you, they have to face their fears. And so that's the conflict. Do I want to face my fears and have Taurus, or do I want to be in my comfort zone and not have Taurus? So that's the conundrum that they're in. They are leaning towards you, I can see with this Knight of Wands here, because the Knight of Wands is about forward-moving action. It's about passionately taking action. So I do think that they are holding on to you. They are very passionate about you, but it feels like they want to hold on to you without doing the work, is what the Four of Cups is telling me. But it is dawning on them. They're very aware that they're going to need this strength in order to have you, to have this commitment with you. And that outside of this relationship lies the comfort zone. The Four of Cups is the comfort zone. It's the emotional stability. It can be even boredom sometimes, because that's how comfortable you are. Outside of this relationship is their comfort zone. Inside of this relationship is you, but they have to face their fears and come towards you in a better way. They can't have it both ways. They can't remain in their comfort zone, give you half of what you need, and expect to keep you. And they know that. So the Five of Cups on your side is clarified by the High Priestess. We have the High Priestess again. Even though this person has disappointed you countless times, maybe, you intuitively know that this person is going to come around. This person is for you. You already have a soul connection with them with the telepathy that you share between the two of you. So it feels like your own intuition is just strongly guiding you to just hang in there. So there's the Two of Pentacles, the Empress, and the King of Swords. The King of Swords is that flow of information. I think that you are the one who is the clearer of the two when it comes to communicating, and that you have become the guide. You have become the mentor almost. You have become the person to give the information in the situation. And they're looking to you to do that. You are showing up in this very expansive energy with the Empress, the Magician, Temperance. You have all these majors pointing towards this relationship and the Hanged Man, which tells me that you have done so much more spiritual work than this person that it feels like you have been called to lead this situation so that they can catch up to you. And whatever fears they need to face, they already watched you do that, and they watched you expand, and you could be bringing new things into the world, and they see that. They also see that you have probably been multitasking things, starting businesses, helping humanity, raising your family, whatever those successes are for you. They see you doing that, and they're still stuck in this fear mentality. So you are really communicating to them, even just by your own growth and showing how you have grown. You're really communicating to them that it doesn't have to be as scary as you think. Ten of Pentacles is underneath everything right now. So that is about commitment. That is about vision. And so it leaves me feeling hopeful that this person is going to come around because they want you more than they want their comfort zone. So let's get you some final advice. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Swords. So this is about a lot of work, a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of pain in this relationship. It's very clear. You're in pain, perhaps because you're waiting, you're hanging around, you're surrendering, you're trusting, you're putting your faith in the universe, you're putting your faith in the process, and it keeps leading to disappointments. And your person, it's heartbreaking for them because they have to choose between their comfort zone and you, and they don't want to lose you, but they're so afraid to come out of their comfort zone. So let's definitely get you some final advice in this situation. So there's the Tower, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. There's the Sun. So there is going to be some clarity here. And that's what I was getting at the beginning, that the universe is really giving this person one more chance. Because if they don't face their fears, they can't stay here forever. We said that, I think, right? That they can't stay in both. They can't stay in their comfort zone and with you giving you half and thinking you're going to stay there. So the Tower is really coming in now. The universe is saying this Eight of Wands that we led with. We started with this Eight of Wands. The energy is moving, whether they're ready or not. And if they don't face those fears and come towards you, the Tower is going to just annihilate this entire relationship to free you, because that's what's going to be best for you. If this person is only going to show up half-baked for the rest of time, then this is not the relationship for you. This person has to do the work. They have to face their fears and come towards you in the most genuine and authentic way. Otherwise, the universe is going to free you of it. And I really see with this Nine of Swords and Eight of Swords that as long as this person comes in with fear, it's going to keep this relationship too small. So what I can see for you here, Taurus, the advice that I can give you through these cards and what they're telling me is when the Tower hits, which it feels like it's soon because we have the Eight of Wands twice, some Tower is going to come in and crash right into your relationship. That will give your person the chance to decide what they're going to do. If they face their fears and come towards you in an authentic and loving way, then you can take this person back, you can stay. If they continue to be in their comfort zone, continue to hide, continue to move at a snail's pace, that's your sign from the universe to just move forward, move on with your life. So that is what I have for you, Taurus, for the person that you are dealing with. Will you please let me know how this was resonant? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.